The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
To a special New Year's edition of Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. Thank you for joining us. I am Dustin Starr alongside my lovely Maria.
Dustin, we have so many guests in the house today.
Yes.
Welcome to the party.
That's right. First and foremost, say hello to 007 David Dooley from Gents Formal Wear. Looking good as always.
And hey, it's my mom's favorite wrestler.
What?
Precious.
What's up, Precious? Brother, it's Derek King. Brother, how are you, brother?
And, of course, we have the host of Local Memphis Live, our friend Amy Sparopoulos.
That's exactly right. And Jason is in the house. I'm glad he could make it here today.
Wait, who invited him?
Wait, you said invite Jason.
No, I meant invite Jason Womack.
Oh. Hope she's okay.
Me too. We are just 1 week away from the annual anniversary blockbuster event, Milestone.
That's right.
The card is coming together in an exciting fashion, and our main event this week could drastically affect the big three-part broadcast.
That's exactly right. You're not kidding. Adrian Quest stepped up when Royce Isaacs was looking to defend his TV title, and Jamie and the Champ, they laughed at Quest. With the year young Fuego's had, we all think he's way more deserving than what they think.
Well, Jamie Iovine will put his money where his mouth is because he steps in the ring for the very first time to take on young Fuego. And if he loses, Quest gets his title shot at Milestone.
If he loses. Last week, I laughed about the fact of Jamie Iovine getting in the ring, but Jamie can afford the best trainers on earth. Plus, he's going to have one of the best in the business, Royce Isaacs, coaching him from ringside. He might actually pull this thing off.
We've got so much more in store this week. The final two PP3 qualifiers plus Dan Joseph kicks things off, taking on Ty and Dicky by himself.
Well, we're going to go check on Amy and join the party when we come back. Plus, we'll give you the scoop on our SmackDown pre-party.
Let's go down to ringside with Todd and Andrew.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 405 pounds, the team of Dicky Mayer and Ty Matthews.
Set for action, Dan Joseph has challenged both Ty Matthews and Dicky Mayer. And the question is, will Dan Joseph get a tag team partner or not? Dan Joseph doesn't care. He's got one goal and one goal only, and that is getting his hands on Ty Matthews.
And that's fine and dandy, but he's not going to be able to take care of it himself, I guarantee you that. As soon as he brings out a partner, we'll see if he has a fighting shot. Everything relies on Dan Joseph's partner today.
And introducing their opponents. First, from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 197 pounds, Dan Joseph.
Dan Joseph has his game face on, and he's got what he wanted.
Where's his partner, Kennelly?
He's got Ty Matthews in his sights.
Where's his partner? He ain't no partner?
Oh, he's got a lot of partners.
Nobody likes him.
And the crowd, they certainly are all fired up for Dan Joseph.
Oh, look at this right now!
It's 2-on-1. Dan Joseph flying into battle here and now getting attacked in this 2-on-1 situation. Oh, what a shot, right to the throat by Ty Matthews.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Kennelly? He has no partner. He had no backup plan. He's going to go in there like a fool blindly, and just because he has hatred so much for Ty Matthews and Dicky Mayer. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Talk about an equalizer. The Heritage Champion. Watts, is that the partner of Dan Joseph? Oh, there's a lot of history here. A lot of history between Watts and Ty Matthews. No alliance any longer with those two.
This changes everything, Kennelly.
This place is going crazy.
It is an ominous sight to see. Ominous sight to see, Kennelly. This is not a good situation for Ty Matthews.
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's a great situation. What a team this looks to be. Talk about some heavy-duty backup for Dan Joseph. And it looks like it's going to be Dan Joseph all too happy to check out and let Watts do the dirty work here against Dicky Mayer because, of course, Dan Joseph wants his hands on Ty Matthews.
Listen to the fans right now saying Watts is going to kill you. And you know what? I don't necessarily disagree with that. Watts is a very dangerous individual. And here we go for one.
Throwing for distance, trying to set a record.
As long as these idiots don't chant one more time, we're in good shape.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
You shouldn't have put that out in the ether, partner. Look out here. Gonna make it a double. Away slam yet again.
Airmail for Dicky Mayer. That's not a good situation. And look at Watts right now, looking right at Ty Matthews, looking right in the direction, saying, you're next. You are next, but he's saving him for Dan Joseph. That has got to be scary looking in the eyes of Watts right now.
Dicky Mayer's a well-traveled competitor. He picked up some more airline miles there, courtesy of Watts, the Heritage Champion. Makes the tag. Dan Joseph checking in. And a big rivalry here between Dan Joseph and Dicky Mayer as well, because Dicky Mayer's been doing the dirty work of Ty Matthews. Dicky Mayer's been the one to keep Dan Joseph from getting his hands on Ty Matthews.
You could say all that you want, Kenley. The fact of the matter is that Dicky Mayer understands that Ty Matthews leads him in a direction that he needs to be in. That's where Dan Joseph needs to be. But he's ungrateful and he hires a bully like Watts to come and take over his dirty work. That's what's happening right now.
Drop kick after the hip toss. Dan Joseph looking good. Oh, going for the cover. And again, look at that, just staring daggers at Ty Matthews.
Look at Ty Matthews hanging onto that tag rope as far as he can possibly step back and still hold onto it right now. That's not a good situation for Ty Matthews. Dan Joseph really needs to understand that he's going to let his anger get the best of him, and that's not a good situation for him to be in either. Look at that right now, right in the back because you weren't looking.
Cheap shot by Matthews. Look out here, the misdirection, swatting away the kick attempt there by Dicky Mayer. Oh, looking for that German suplex. Ty Matthews clipping the knee. That'll get you 15 in the league, and it'll get you an unfair advantage in a tag team matchup.
A chop block like that is definitely going to be a game changer. And already, look at Dan Joseph still trying to struggle for Ty Matthews as Dicky Mayer punishes him in the corner. Watts now going in there into the ring and distracting the referee. That's not a good situation for Watts to be in. You got to figure these two are monotonous and they want to take advantage.
And it was a sickening display because he attacked that injured knee. That is the knee that he had surgery on, did Dan Joseph. That is the knee that was injured. Put him on the shelf for quite some time. So just a ruthless, brutal attack by Ty Matthews. And now into the cover goes Dicky Mayer. Mayer and Matthews in control. Will return right after this.
Memphis weather can be tricky, and so can repairing a roof, but not with Pro Shingle. Complicated insurance claims are easy with Pro Shingle. They'll handle that process for you. Pro Shingle offers free estimates and have financing plans in place so they can help you right now. Be sure to ask about their new roof shampoo. Locally owned and operated, fully licensed and insured, it's the simple choice. Go to ProShingle.com, 901-258-6503, and let Pro Shingle help today.
Let me burp real quick. Woo!
You're gross. Ugh.
Excuse me, sorry, I was just trying to get it all out here. I gotta poot too, hold on a second.
That's it.
I'm kidding, I don't even poot. All right, ready?
Yes.
Welcome to Championship Rep.
Predictable episode. Little song and dance. Mouth-watering Slidos. Slidos.
I need to try one of those.
Welcome back, everyone, to what has become the tag team matchup. Dan Joseph with some big backup in Watts, but Watts a non-factor right now as this vicious attack on the previously injured knee of Dan Joseph continues.
You take apart a man from the bottom up, and what do you have, Kenley? You have a neck on a broken body, and that really is not going to do him any justice. Ty Matthews now taking advantage of the situation.
Oh yeah, now he'll check in. Now Matthews will take the tag.
Keeping himself in a position of power, Kenley. That is what you have to do when you are a tag team wrestler, and not to mention a skilled one at that. Look at this right now.
Oh wow, what a shot! Just going 0 to painful in a hurry into the cover. Dan Joseph, I don't even know if he knows what hit him there.
Anybody got a catcher's mitt when Dan Joseph's head almost popped off his body? I'm loving it right now.
It's supposed to be hyper-optimism. He's hyper-opportunistic.
Opportunistic optimism, tomato, Kenley. The point is he's getting the job done. People should look up to someone like that.
That's hard to do, given his stature.
It's a short joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, you're a jerk.
He's short-tempered, that's for sure. I mean, I had Dan Joseph as my broadcast colleague for quite a while.
That's what it is.
Breaking down the action. And then it was Ty Matthews comes out, talks about his past, talks about his family, goads him back in to the ring. And now, and this is what we get, trying to permanently injure the man.
Everything that we get comes back to this. It's the fact that, oh, Dan Joseph was my former partner, blah, blah, blah. You know what, Kenley? I had a lot of X's to it. Time to let it go. The fact of the matter is that Dan Joseph is no longer here. He left you to go on to bigger and better things. Don't you get that? He chose the wrestling, Kenley. He chose the wrestling. Wake up.
Seems to be a trend around here. And now, taking control. And again, tying up. Dan, look at this, rake in the eye. The referee over there with Watts.
And Dan Joseph now trying to struggle out of that. But you're only going to get so far when you're that much busted. He's busted and broken. Let's remember, Kenley, he's only got one knee right now.
And he can't see either. Most likely, and in the corner, in the wrong part of town. Headbutt now by Dicky Mayer. Pulling out all the stops. This thing is personal and very, very physical. Look at Dan fight. Oh, what a shot. Huge right hand by Dicky Mayer. Floored Dan Joseph again. And of course, Ty Matthews will be willing to get back in this thing.
Oh, look at that now. Ty Matthews got caught taking a little bit too much advantage, but that's something you have to remember. You take advantage when the referee is not looking and have every single opportunity to make sure that your hand is raised at the end of the match. And that's what Ty Matthews is doing. Look at this now, taking advantage of the eyes, taking advantage of the knee from that chop block. Ty Matthews is very smart and methodical. Doesn't matter how much Dan Joseph hates him. He's going to make him hate him even more after today is over with.
Dan Joseph has young children. I hope they're not watching this right now as their father is getting absolutely taken apart in disgusting fashion.
Oh, what is this now? Ty Matthews going up.
Now what's Ty Matthews got in store here? Some medium risk offense. Looking for the senton. Nobody home.
That's high for him, Kenley. You know that. The man is short. You said so yourself. You don't need to make fun of him. Listen to these people right now. They want Watts in there. They want him bad, and Watts wants in too. What's going to happen now, Kenley?
This place turning into a madhouse. Dicky Mayer in there trying to neutralize, and now a lot of fight, a lot of heart on display by Dan Joseph. Almost there. You got that long reach of Watts.
Oh, this is a back and forth like we've never seen now. That was a vital mistake. Oh, no!
Oh, flapjack there by Dan Joseph.
And this might be the undoing right here, Kenley, if Dan Joseph can make the tag to Watts.
So much heart on display here for Dan Joseph, fighting with everything he's got. Everything he's got left in that body. Can he make the tag? He does!
Oh, boy, this is not good.
Where's the big guy going? The big man perched up top, flying clothesline.
A man that size has no business being in the air, Kenley. That's devastating. Oh, my goodness.
And right now, the partner of Dan Joseph, the Hollywood Heritage Champion, paying off big time and causing some big time damage.
And look at the smile. Look at the disgusting smile on Dan Joseph's face. He's loving this right now because finally he's getting his revenge on Ty Matthews. Too bad Dan Joseph wasn't man enough to get it done himself.
Oh, yeah. Tag was made. Getting there now. Let's see what you got now, Ty Matthews.
Oh, it's not good.
A little reluctant, isn't he?
And you know what? The only other option right now is to tag in Dan Joseph. That's the only option that Ty Matthews have. Either go against Watts or go against Dan Joseph. But maybe Watts will be smart and come on the side of Ty Matthews right now. Looking hyper-optimism.
Well, they have a past, I will say that. But I'll tell you what, Watts was never the Heritage Champion when he was under the tutelage of this madman.
Oh, this might be it. No, the fans are going to hate Watts after this. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Little switcheroo.
Oh, my God. And now Dan can get his hands on Ty fair and square. This is not a good situation for Ty to be in. Ty, wake up. Wake up. Run away. Run away. Oh, no. Oh, no, Kennelly.
Oh, no. Wait. Dicky Mayer, there you see it. He's got the Heritage. What is he doing to the Heritage title? And Watts now in hot pursuit. Oh, don't turn your back. A blatant low blow by Ty Matthews. Disgusting. And now into the gore.
That's it, Kennelly.
Heartbreak City. Not this way. Son of a...
Here are your winners, the team of Ty Matthews and Dicky Mayer.
Hate is a strong word, but I really hate that man for what he's done.
Optimism at its finest, Kennelly.
Opportunistic. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Jamie Iovine and Royce Isaacs, our United Television champion. Jamie, today you're the last thing that stands between Adrian Quest and Royce Isaacs. Now, as an inexperienced wrestler, as a rookie, if you will, to take on a world-class talent like that, what kind of strategy will you employ?
Rookie, inexperienced. It's like they give these guys cue cards to just talk trash on us every week.
I mean, it's a simple fact.
Hey, I wasn't finished. You're asking if I'm worried, if me and Royce are worried? Not at all. I'm facing Adrian Quest, all 5'0" on him on his best day. You see, I know what's on the line, but if you think me and Royce are going to show any sort of concern over this pipsqueak, you're out of your mind. Royce has taught me almost everything he knows. I've been training with my upper class for months for this. Not that I need it. I know what's on the line. I know what's at stake. But I'm confident that we're going to take everything home. It's going to be a walk in the park.
Today, Jamie Iovine puts his money where his mouth is. He's on the way to the ring. Let's see if he's ready for Adrian Quest.
This is important news for people who've used vaping devices and suffered from addiction or serious injuries. Vaping has been linked to nicotine addiction, nicotine poisoning, seizures, strokes, heart attacks, breathing problems, behavioral problems, suicidal thoughts, and birth defects. If you or a loved one used a vaping device made by Juul, Vuse, or Blue and then suffered from nicotine addiction, nicotine poisoning, seizures, strokes, heart attacks, breathing problems, behavioral problems, suicidal thoughts, or birth defects, call the lawyers at Davis & Crump right now to see if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call the lawyers at Davis & Crump right now if you or a loved one used a vaping device made by Juul, Vuse, or Blue and then suffered from nicotine addiction, nicotine poisoning, seizures, strokes, heart attacks, breathing problems, behavioral problems, suicidal thoughts, or birth defects. Call Davis & Crump now to find out if you're eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Our first consultation is free and we don't get paid unless you get paid. Call Davis & Crump right now. Operators are standing by.
Are you going to SmackDown at FedEx Forum Friday, January 3rd?
If so, you should pre-party with us at Tin Roof. It's one of the hottest spots downtown and right next door to the FedEx Forum.
No cover, family friendly. See you there.
We are finally out of potty training stages and I feel like I can finally get my furniture back. We need something that's affordable and durable. Quartz furniture is always high quality, plus they come with a Quartz certified guarantee.
Get up to 70% off new retail prices and choose from a wide variety of previously leased sofas, bedroom sets, dining sets, and more. Make the smart choice and visit Court Furniture Clearance Center today at our Memphis location or check our inventory online. Mention TV20 and get 20% off.
It's Saddle Creek Saturday and 2020 is literally right around the corner.
That's right, our friends at Saddle Creek want to wish you a Happy New Year!
Remember, Saddle Creek is home to unique stores that you won't find anywhere else in Memphis, conveniently located off Poplar Avenue in Germantown.
Visit shopsofsaddlecreek.com for a full list of places to shop and dine.
The following contest is a PP3 Cup qualifying match. Introducing first, from Palm Beach, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 182 pounds, D-Man Dan Parker.
Cocky Canuck, D-Man Dan Parker. Oh, he's got something to say.
Pipe down,
Surprise, surprise.
Dingle Dorks.
You heard that? He said, "Be quiet, Dingle Dorks." I think he was talking to you, Kennelly.
I said, quiet down, Dingle Dorks. It's PP3 Cup season. And you know what that means? That means yours truly is going to qualify tonight and become the new PP3 Cup holder and take that cup back to Canada, because everybody knows cups belong in Canada. Dixie cups, red solo cups, gray cups, Lord Stanley's cup, and especially this year, the PP3 Cup. Sorry.
And introducing his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, top boy, Danny Limelight Rivera.
Great match coming your way, and even a little extra steam in this one as it is a PP3 Cup qualifier. We will see who will join the likes of Anthony Idol, Frankie Frank, Ryan Kidd, Ray Rosas, Andy Brown, and Zicky Dice. As a couple spots remain, and both of those spots gonna be filled this week. And a unique matchup here, Andrew Jasic, when you think of history of entrants in the PP3 Cup, because last year these two qualified as a team in one of those tag team qualifiers. Only one will qualify this time, as it's a one-on-one matchup.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of broken roads to lead you to the one you really need to rely on. And you know what? Dan Parker has taken a much more sought-after path. And Dan Parker has made a name for himself, especially recently, as being the absolute best Canadian athlete today. You're looking at the next advancement right now in the PP3 tournament. That's that man, Dan Parker.
D-Man with a lot of high-profile action, various high-profile matches and promotions, and recent exclusive matchup to Championship Wrestling Houston edition when he took on professional Peter Avalon. Look for that one on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. Fantastic matchup. But an opportunity for both Limelight Rivera and D-Man Dan Parker to advance in this tournament, where opportunities are immense in that PP3 tournament.
And that's what it's all about, Kennelly. Opportunity, 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 opportunity. And if anybody knows about taking advantage of opportunities, it's D-Man Dan Parker. Despite the fact that right now he might be a little bit under Limelight, but Limelight's fuel is only going to burn for so long before D-Man comes in and gets aggressive and ruthless and takes advantage.
Limelight Rivera's had some huge victories on this program as well. A perennial contender for various championships. He'd have his pick of title shots if he goes on to win the PP3 tournament and become the holder of Percy's privilege.
Oh my goodness, you see that Limelight taking advantage now as Dan Parker was just trying to have some friendly conversation with him.
Is that what it was?
Snaps him over right like that, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. The advantage that Americans take over Canadians is absolutely unfair. No wonder he hates this country.
I agree, they often have the advantage over Canadians. You speak the truth. Big drop kick there by Danny Limelight Rivera. And how about Dan Parker, the cocky Canuck, saying cups belong in Canada, including Lord Stanley's cup.
Well, you gotta figure, Kennelly. When you're talking about cups, you're talking about Stanley Cups, you're talking about hockey. That is the sport of hockey.
Look
that
out
is
here.
Canada.
Oh,
that
man.
was nasty.
Springboard, and he shrugged him off and right into the ropes, and that is a good way to get some whiplash in a hurry. And now just decimating the arm, looking to take advantage, looking to advance. I'll tell you, Limelight's in trouble here. He might be forced to submit.
You want to talk about tenacity, you want to talk about inventiveness. I've never seen anybody cut somebody off the way that D-Man just did, pushing somebody off into the ropes where their arm is now compromised. And look at the look right now on Limelight's face. Absolute anguish, Kennelly.
And D-Man is well adept at submission grappling. He can put you away a whole lot of ways. And now trying to fight out of it is Danny Limelight Rivera. Beautiful counter there. into the kick to the midsection. Oh, high elevation backdrop, and really Limelight Rivera is kind of a one-arm man at this point in the matchup, Andrew.
Yeah, you take somebody, you take advantage of somebody, you take apart their limbs, you take apart their necks, you take apart their backs, their knees, and all that. And the arm is absolutely no different. You take out that vital position of somebody, their striking has now been compromised. Their ability to hold you has been compromised. Everything has been compromised right now with Damian Limelight. A one-arm man does not fare well, especially with so much at stake.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to cinch in that symbiote DDT, or the various weapons of Rivera might be limited at this point. Using his agility, however, as he clings and uses his good arm, that being the right. Spinning back kick there by Limelight Rivera. Big time strikes here, drops D-Man Dan Parker to a knee.
Oh, this might be all fair in love and war now, taking the advantage. Oh, right there on the arm, and he's not going to be able to last forever with that, Kennelly.
Right into that Canuck crossface here. Oh, he got the arm out of there, rolls through.
What?
Oh, who's going to get the advantage out of the scramble?
Oh, my
the
goodness,
Dragon
Kennelly.
Sleeper. He calls that the New York Minute. And D-Man might be forced to tap in a New York Minute, and he does.
Here is your winner, Danny Limelight Rivera.
Danny Rivera snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. He's got a date with Destiny. He's earned a spot in the PP3. We'll be back.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
This is a national healthcare alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number.
AEW Dynamite is live at Landers Center on Wednesday, January 8th. Come pre-party with us at Three Guys Pizza Pies in South Haven.
Stop by, no cover, eat, drink, and head right down the street to Landers.
Family friendly 5 to 7. See you there.
Showered by bills? It's raining cash at 745 Cash. Title loans, payday loans.
I got $400. I got $2,500. And they even gave me $2 bills.
I'm not a customer, but I referred my brother and got $100 referral cash. Why go anywhere else?
We'll buy your loan from any competitor. Just go to 745cash.com and get started now.
Go for the gold with a golden title loan. 745 Cash.
Each week, Championship Wrestling is presented by Pro Shingle, a professional roofing company.
And this week, Pro Shingle would like to take this opportunity to say thank you and wish everyone a happy new year.
Free quotes on home improvement needs, and don't forget to ask about roof shampoo.
Call 901-258-6503 or click proshingle.com.
The following contest is a PP3 Cup qualifying match. Introducing first, from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 173 pounds, the coldest wrestler on the planet, Ice Williams.
Ice Williams, originally out of the LBC, Long Beach, California, but he's been competing mostly in Las Vegas, Nevada, and out in Arizona. Self-proclaimed coldest wrestler on the planet, a fantastic athlete, and with an opportunity in this qualifying matchup to try and advance into the PP3 tournament, just like Danny Limelight Rivera did before the break, getting the win over the cocky Canuck.
No, yeah, you can go ahead and brag all you want, Kenley. The fact of the matter is that everybody has their off days, and unfortunately Parker had an off day. But look at this man right now, cold as Ice William, coming in there right now to make very short work of his opponent today.
Now we'll see about that.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Golden opportunity for the Golden Boy, a shot in this qualifying matchup to advance. Coming off of a recent victory over Cameron Cole out of Texas. And Jordan Clearwater has shown so much upside in his time in championship wrestling from Hollywood. This might be just what the doctor ordered, a huge opportunity if he can get a berth in the tournament and try and make his way through this talented field.
Yeah, Jordan Clearwater is just now coming out of his funk that he had with Ray Rosas for such a long period of time. Let's see if he can continue that streak tonight with Ice Williams.
Two great athletes about to battle it out for the final spot in this year's PP3. We run down the qualifiers thus far. Anthony Idol, Frankie Frank, they qualified as a team. But it's every man for himself in the tournament. Ryan Kidd got that big upset victory over Kevin Martinson. Ray Rosas, Andy Brown in tag team action, got by Wasted Youth. Zicky Dice with that disqualification victory over the top rope rule resurfaces. And Danny Limelight Rivera. So one spot remains, and it's going to be one of these two, Ice Williams or Jordan Clearwater.
I'll be honest with you, I don't like Jordan Clearwater at all, but I think he might have just a slight bit of advantage right now over Ice Williams, especially being the hometown favorite. He is the Golden Boy, the Golden Nugget as I call him, but still, he has everybody on the crowd on his side. Chances are very, very good that he might have a strong advantage today in this match.
This is, this time of year with so much on the line heading into the PP3, coming so close to Milestone as well. There's just a whole nother energy in the house this week and in recent weeks. That high stakes feeling, the big fight feel that is PP3 season.
Well, a lot is on the line there, Kenley. A lot of respect is to be earned with the PP3 tournament. You know that better than anybody. But honestly, the idea is not just winning the tournament, being involved in the tournament and being able to stay that long inside the tournament up to the point where you win. That entire road is what's important. It's not just the finish line, it's the journey within.
Well, the finish line being the most important, because if you're the holder of Percy's privilege, you can call your shot. You can about as close as you can to guaranteeing winning championship gold if you win the PP3 Cup. Of course, named for the legendary Percy Pringle III, who spent some time here, championship wrestling from Hollywood, as a manager and a mentor for the likes of Eli Drake, a young Brian the Machine Cage as well. Nice drop kick there by Ice Williams.
And that's all being cold, Kenny. That's cold as ice right there. Taking your opponent and shoving him onto that concrete, not caring about the bones that you break in the process.
Sense of urgency here for Ice Williams. He knew that he had Jordan Clearwater in trouble, looking for the quick win here and looking to advance. Only a count of one, so says the official. But heads up move there for Ice Williams to keep the full court press, not giving Clearwater a breather on the outside.
Well, they don't call him Ice Williams for nothing. You have to have this sort of apathy. This apathy in your persona to be able to do something to somebody that would cause them harm to ensure your victory, and that's what's happening right now with Ice Williams. Ice Williams is picking his points, he's taking his shots, and he's making sure that he takes every single opportunity. That's what this tournament means to Ice Williams.
Wow, look at the strength here by Clearwater into a big-time back suplex, and you can see clinching the head and neck is Ice Williams, who might be put on ice after that. Great counter suplex by Clearwater.
Very, very bad position, Kennelly. Very, very bad. You hit your neck. Like I said, you hit your neck. You take out that vital piece of your body to make sure that you keep your head on a swivel. And if your head is too much on a swivel, then you put yourself in a bad position. But speaking of which, look at this here. Oh, nasty.
Well, a frozen rope of sorts the other way by Clearwater with these clotheslines just turning Ice Williams inside out, pillar to post. Now the snap Mayer. Great offensive flurry here. Next snap by Clearwater, looking to advance into the tournament. He will if he gets the 1, 2, 3. Only a count of 2.
Only a count of 2. Now you think of this. Clearwater kicked out earlier at the count of 1. Now he covers Williams. Williams waits to the count of 2. Who's the smart one here? It's the person that's waiting to make sure that he gets the most amount of rest on that canvas before he exerts himself to kick out of that count. That's exactly what's happening right now. Smart wrestler is Ice Williams.
He was looking for that Midas touch. Oh, look out here.
Oh,
big super kick. He calls out the icebreaker. Does Ice Williams, and now sets him up. Drops him into the frostbite. Is that going to do it? Beautiful cover. Williams advances. Oh, my.
Here is your winner, Ice Williams.
The icebreaker, the kick right into the frostbite. Huge victory. Ironically enough, Ice Williams was red hot to advance into the PP3. Main event coming your way.
We are the Dreamers.
We come in a variety of colors
and styles,
a variety of sizes.
We come in different patterns
and different materials.
We are the Dreamers.
Achieving your dream can take work.
I just wanted to do a career.
But don't give up.
Changing my life.
Don't ever give up.
Ignore the haters.
They didn't believe that I can do it, and I just proved them that I can.
Independence University.
IU is an online college.
Education online for a better life offline.
So your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
At IU, you receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
You're going to keep that laptop and tablet when you graduate.
And IU's career services work really hard to help you get a job.
You've got to have dreams.
Independence University.
Education online for a better life offline.
Call 1-800-893-1653. That's 1-800-893-1653.
Welcome back to the party. We are in the Court Lounge to remind you that you can save up to 70% off on furniture every day at Court. Start 2020 with new furniture for your home or office.
Check them out today at 6400 Shelby View Drive in Memphis, or give them a call. Tell them Championship Wrestling sent you. It's 901-365-2560. And if you're just tuning in, it's a party! Woo!
And those guys over there, they just calm down.
Guys.
Newcomer Ice Williams and Danny Limelight Rivera have joined Zicky Dice, Frankie Frank, Anthony Idol, Andy Brown, Ryan Kidd, and Ray Rosas in the tournament, which will kick off with an 8-man tag showcase at Milestone.
What an exciting and eclectic field, ready to fight and claw for a chance at any title of their choosing and the honor of Percy Pringle.
We also kicked off the hour with Dan Joseph throwing caution to the wind and rushing the ring to get his hands on Ty Matthews, despite the fact that Dicky Mayer and Ty had him outnumbered.
Not smart at all. But the beatdown didn't last long. The Heritage Champion and Championship Wrestling's resident monster, Watts. He made the save. He has a storied history with Ty Matthews. Ty's a friend that goes way back. He led Watts to victories and titles. But Watts just wouldn't stand for this, and he did something about it today.
Ty stole the win after Watts chased Dicky to the back, but we have just gotten word that Ty and Dan will go one-on-one at Milestone.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Jamie Iovine goes one-on-one with Adrian Quest, and it's next. Stay with us, everyone.
Fasten your seatbelts. Dave & Buster's has the all-new Hot Wheels King of the Road racing game. Go full throttle and race your friends. Plus, play 5 of our best group games for free. Games you and your squad can gather around and play. Only at Dave & Buster's.
2 for 2. Woo, woo! Just wait till Dan gets his hands on that hyper-optimistic hypocrite and his charged Dicky Mayer.
Wait a minute, is that a hypocrite?
Keep going. It does say hypocrite.
Isn't that how you spell it?
Yeah.
Championship Wrestling is committed to raise awareness and donations.
And we're raising donuts too.
Better little bro.
That's a
I
wrap.
think that's it. Cut.
Cut.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Royce Isaacs, now residing in his lavish estate in Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the chairman and CEO of the upper class, Jamie Iovine.
Jamie Iovine is going to have to put his money where his mouth is. Recently, Adrian Quest came out, issued a challenge to United Television champion Royce Isaacs. Iovine laughed it off and said, not only can you not beat my champion, I could beat you myself. And that's exactly what Iovine's going to have to prove.
No, he's got a lot to prove. That's fine and dandy, Kenley. Does Iovine look scared to you? No, like I said, this is the upper class. Tricks up their sleeves, aces in the hole. You think he's going in there with that game plan? You are sadly mistaken.
Iovine going to be the gatekeeper between Adrian Quest and a shot at the television title. Quest looking to kick that gate down.
And introducing his opponent from the Quest Coast, weighing in at 162 pounds, Young Fuego, Adrian Quest.
Young Fuego, all business. What a unique main event. Adrian Quest has had some incredible victories. Recently over Deadshot Kasai in one-on-one action.
Quest has had many victories, absolutely many victories, but he has not yet even seen Iovine wrestle. Nobody has. And we're all have this pre-speculation like Iovine's not going to be able to keep up. But think about this. What if Iovine was this skilled this entire time? He never knew it.
Iovine was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and it's going to get shoved right down his throat, in my estimation. Adrian Quest recently has a victory over Hollywood's own Joey Ryan. He's faced top flight competition.
Sounds like jealousy to me, Kenley. You know what? Think about this. Quest last night was probably on an airline, first class, eating the finest cuts of meat, and you had a tube of Crest for breakfast. I mean, really, I'd be jealous too. But Iovine is not your problem. It's society. And did you see that? Quest wasn't even expecting that. Look at this. Look at the pose down from Iovine. I love it. Go get him, baby.
Iovine looks to be in great physical condition. I'll give him that.
See, proving people wrong already. Proving people wrong already.
Iovine's saying we're going to do this old school, challenging him to the test of strength, looking for a bit of a cheap shot. And
a cheap shot
Young
indeed,
Fuego,
Kenley. Look at that. Look at that, taking advantage right there. Think about this. Is Quest the guy who's more skilled, he's more able-bodied in this match, but still has to cheat like that?
I'll tell you one thing, Iovine's pretty good with a single leg pick. We've seen him trip up all kinds of people from the outside. Let's see if he can do it inside the squared circle. Not looking good right now. Getting a mud hole stomped in him here by Young Fuego.
Get him back there. Get him off. At least give him a chance to get up out of the corner. I mean, Jesus, you don't have to be so disrespectful.
And this high-stakes nature of this matchup has to be. Now he said, look at that. He said, now what? He doesn't even know what to do next.
He knows plenty what to do. He's just making sure that Isaacs is okay with it. That's all.
I don't think Isaacs is going to be okay if Iovine goes down to defeat, because the stipulation, the challenge that was set is that Young Fuego will get a shot at the television title and Royce Isaacs at Milestone if he's able to defeat Jamie Iovine. Nice back elbow by Iovine, taking advantage of the distraction.
If he's able to defeat, keep this in mind. When you're facing one person in the upper class,
the shoulder's not down there, Iovine.
Come on now, the ref, the shoulders were plenty down. I would have counted to 3. If you're facing one person in the upper class, doesn't matter if it's Iovine, doesn't matter if it's Isaacs, doesn't matter if it's anybody. The fact of the matter is, when you're facing one member of the upper class, you face the entire upper class. They all know that. They're a cohesive unit, a cohesive family.
Look out for Royce
Speaking
on the
of
outside.
which, look at that right now. Royce taking a big advantage.
Give me a break.
Fantastic. Say hello to the dumpster. Take out the trash, Quest.
Adrian Quest sent hard and heavy into the ringside steps, courtesy of the United Television champion, Royce Isaacs, who's looking to hedge his bets.
Look at this now. Iveen back on the prowess, back on the hunt, taking advantage of the situation. That's what it means to be upper class, Kennelly. By any means necessary, will you get that victory?
Well, how's he going to win if he can't cover a person? He hasn't been able to pull that off yet, just barely now, and gets a count of one.
Count of one from a man who has never wrestled a day in his life. Now he's got a count of one on Quest. That is pretty impressive, don't you think?
Well, he needs to get a little more body on the cover, but now into a rear chin lock here, so showing some fundamental skills.
Fantastic fundamental skills. This is the basics of Pro Wrestling 101 right now, is learning basic holds to wear down your opponent. That's what Iveen is doing. Very smart by Iveen.
Give him credit there, neutralizing a high-octane opponent. Counter strikes here by Young Fuego, trying to fight his way out of this rear waist lock, and he does, at least for the moment. Iveen grabbing hold there and trying to keep his enemy close.
I'm not sure if I like the looks in Iveen's eyes. He's definitely jocked a little bit. But Quest, look at this now.
One for the homies. Make it a double.
The homies aren't going to save you this time, Quest. Iveen, move out of the way. He's going to do it again.
Isaacs breaking the plane.
No, Isaac saw something on the ring. He wanted to make sure he grabbed it before somebody tripped on it. That's what happened, Kennelly. And there it is.
Spinebuster by Iveen, taking advantage of a distracted Young Fuego again. Iveen going for the cover. This time secures a decent pin attempt and gets a count of two.
I dare say if he didn't go over to Isaacs to conversate with him, and he covered him just a split second earlier, he might have sealed in that victory. A little mistake by somebody who hasn't wrestled yet, and that's totally understandable by Iveen. Don't let it get your hopes down, buddy. You're still in good shape.
What's he going for here? Power bomb, perhaps, pile driver, or just gonna kiss the canvas after that big shot. Look out here, not where you want to be against Young Fuego. In the drop zone for that Phoenix splash. And Isaacs gets involved again. Oh, Fuego hit.
Did you see that Frito slipped on the rope? He slipped on the rope and he hit his chin. Now he's doomed.
Oh, what is he going for, the hush money? Are you kidding me? Uh-oh, meeting of the minds. Fuego gonna take advantage. No. 40-ounce bounce. 40-ounce bounce. He's gonna have to eat some big-time humble pie here. He got him.
Here is your winner, Adrian Quest.
Oh, that's not good, Kennelly.
We're not done yet. Royce! Why wait till Milestone? Let's do this right now. Come on.
Whoa. No. The match is at Milestone, Kennelly. Royce, you have nothing to prove. Get out of there.
All right. Fuego gets the victory. Is Isaacs going to go for it? Or are we going to have a championship match? We'll find out after this.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Milberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. And it's free.
Call 800-715-6903.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Sentinel Security Life Insurance Company.
Call 800-715-6903. That's 800-715-6903.
Call now.
Severe weather can mean storm damage to the roof of your home. If you have a leak and need a repair, need a brand new roof, or just need a simple cleaning, let Pro Shingle help today. Go to ProShingle.com or call 901-258-6503.
Look at that, that's what it's all about. The United Television title on the line. We don't have to wait for Milestone. Just like Young Fuego said, we can do it right now. And the television champion going for it. We've got ourselves an impromptu television title match that Young Fuego earned the opportunity after defeating and disposing of that charlatan, Jamie Iovine.
Oh, that charlatan, Jamie Iovine. Listen to you. You sound like an Amos. Let me tell you something, Kennelly. Just because you're confident because you beat somebody who has never ever, oh my goodness, who has never ever wrestled a day in their life does not mean you have to go and pick on one of the most dangerous men in this ring. You're going to go ahead and you're going to challenge Royce Isaacs. You're going to be sorry. Isaac is going to make you pay for it just like he's doing right now. Down he goes. What goes up must come down, Kennelly.
Money clip here by the television champion in dominant fashion, making Young Fuego think about it. Well, Fuego was just trying to strike while the iron was hot. Ride that wave of momentum as now the champion going for the cover, looking to get rid of the challenger. He defeated Jamie Iovine, just wanted to keep the pedal to the metal. And the champion not having a chance to prepare. He's not wearing ring gear. He's got sneakers on.
An absolute stupid move nonetheless, Kennelly. When you go in there and you wrestle for 10 minutes, 12 minutes, however long Quest is in there, regardless if he beat Iovine or not, he still took punishment in there. And then you go ahead and challenge the champion who is fresh as a daisy, regardless if he has ring gear or not. He's in there. He is ready to fight. He has not gotten 1 ounce of sweat on him, which means he is fresh as a flower, Kennelly.
Oh, wow. Look at the fire of Young Fuego living up to that moniker. I think it's a stupid call the other way. You know, Isaacs could have had a good camp to prepare for a match at Milestone. Now he's got to put the title on the line right here, right now.
That's fine, and Danny,
we've got ourselves a war.
No, the ball is in Isaac's court, Kennelly. You know it, and I know it. Quest is exhausted. He's tired. He's gotten beaten down. And Isaac's made the smart move by getting in there and taking advantage of his situation. Quest just sealed his fate tonight.
Oh, wow, what a beautiful power slam. Incredible timing into the sign, sealed, delivered. Not yet.
Very, very, very close. Did you see how beautiful that was? You want to talk about technical ability. You want to talk about athleticism. You're looking at that man right now, Isaac. He's taking advantage of his opponent. Isaac was very smart to get in there when he did. Why? You're right. Why wait till Milestone? Why wait till Milestone to go ahead and beat the tar out of Adrian Quest? Let's embarrass him tonight instead.
You are completely beside yourself. Isaac's in control right now, but you said earlier that Young Fuego, the challenger, was exhausted. Oh, yeah, because Iovine really put him through the ringer.
You know what? Iovine, for this first match, did a very good job, and you know it, too. Why don't you just give the man just his due? The poor man is still out there. God, he's so battered and broken right now, this poor man.
And as it stands right now, Fuego, as he goes for the cover, Fuego might squander that opportunity that he would have at Milestone, to your point. As he's in deep trouble right now at the hands of the television champion, Royce Isaacs, who looks to put a $sign on it. Thinking hush money. Nice counter by Young Fuego. Look out here, springboard, drop kick, and the champion back to the outside. Incoming! Oh! Corkscrew dive to the outside. But the challenger's got to get him back in.
Think about this, Kennelly. Think about how upset Quest would be when he loses tonight. Not if he loses, when he loses tonight against Isaacs. He should have said, wow, I could have waited. I could have healed a little bit, and it took some time to catch my breath to make sure I had all the opportunity. Doesn't matter if he's doing good now. Keep in mind that this has been 15, 20 minutes.
Wait. Tornado DDT into the cover. Is that going to do it? History made? No, not yet.
No, not yet, not ever, Kennelly. That's what I'm talking about. Isaacs is still going home. You're champion.
In control right now, the challenger, though. Starting to string together the offense. He's got that distance he needs. Looking for the 40-ounce bounce. Too much power by Isaacs. Discus. Punch. Exploder suplex delivered. With perfection, champion looking to retain. Count of 2.
That was almost there, Kennelly. Literally, now, fractions of a second away is Isaacs away from taking home the championship today. And look at him. He's pumping up. He's getting excited. He's getting psyched. He said, this is it. This is where I seal the deal. All the problem now is finding a new opponent for him at Milestone.
Isaacs is settling into championship form now as he accepted this impromptu challenge to put his title on the line. But Young Fuego digging down deep, certainly looking like a threat to the title right now. Uh-oh, caught in the sleepy eyes of death, one of his original ways to put you away, and another close call. But Fuego continues to battle.
That's fine, Fuego continues to battle, but keep in mind, every single time he gets put down on the mat, every single time that he exerts his energy getting up, keep in mind that he is compromising his ability to go further and further. Every single pin has been closer and closer to a 3. Isaacs know it, Quest knows it, these idiots in the house know it, you know
look
it.
At the counter.
Oh, no,
look at the counter! Count of 2, beautiful counter. Oh, there it is, 40-ounce bounce. Right into the cover, no wasted motion. There's 1, 2. Oh my goodness, within an eyelash.
Oh my, Kennelly, look, I know I've sounded confident up to this point, but I was just a little bit surprised. I was a little bit scared, but you know what? Isaacs knows what he's doing. Niavine is now even kind of recomposing himself and making sure that he gets communication over to Isaacs. Now it's 2-on-1. That's bad for Quest. What is the shoe?
Who throws a shoe?
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
That would have really hurt if it connected. Looking for the hush money again. Looking to counter. Is he going to tie him to the tree of woe? What does the champion have in mind? Oh, no.
Oh my God, he's going for a hush money off the middle rope, Kennelly. This could be devastating for Quest.
I don't know if the champ has the footing here. He's already short one shoe. Might get slippery there, and Quest able to fight off that attempt. The champ is down and in a very, very bad position. Phoenix splash. Phoenix splash.
Kick out.
Cover.
Out. No!
Oh, he did it. He did it.
Here is your winner and new United Television Champion, Adrian Quest.
If the shoe fits, wear it. And Isaacs is going to have to wear this loss, a loss that didn't even have to happen this week. Let's take a look at how it happened here. Isaacs was looking for the hush money off of the second rope, but he couldn't keep his footing because he had thrown his shoe at the challenger, then into the counter, and then the Phoenix splash, and the 1, 2, 3. And guess where the Ocean View Pavilion is, my friend? It's right on the Quest Coast. History is made. Young Fuego gets it done. We'll see you next week.
Unbelievable.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining us again this week for another hour of the best pro wrestling in the Grind City.
That's right. Each week we remind you to tune in and to follow us at CW30 Wrestling, because you never know what could happen on this program, and we just saw something completely unexpected.
That's right, folks. We have a brand new United TV champion, and his name is Adrian Quest. What a way to cap off the crazy year he's had.
It's a celebration here in studio, and we know that Young Fuego is celebrating as well. Jamie Iovine did the best he could in his in-ring debut, but a miscue with Royce led to Adrian pinning him soundly and immediately challenging Royce on the spot. Of course, Royce had to accept, and the rest is history. I expected Quest to beat Iovine soundly, but I never expected him to win the United TV title right here today.
Royce's frustration led him to throwing his shoe at Quest. Not something that I've ever done before.
Yeah, right.
That later caused him to lose his footing on the ropes and cost him the TV title. What an exciting way to lead us into Milestone.
We start our 3-part coverage of that blockbuster next week, but this week, we want to end 2019 with a toast. Just bring it 2020. We're ready for you.
We'll see you Friday at 10 Roof for the SmackDown pre-party, and back here next Saturday for Milestone Part 1.
Get in this toast, Maria.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.